Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's my collective doing this morning? How your haters doing? Sending y'all all loves today, baby. All loves today. Just is what it is, man. Can't help it. I'm picking up strong on some haterade energy. Someone's got the haterade Kool-Aid going around, right? They just mad as shit at the divine feminine right now. Just got some shady ass karmics, or maybe it's the masculines that are just mad at another divine masculine. So there's just a lot of haterade going around. It's just so angry. It's like no matter how much people try to show up a person, they're like, well, okay, well she's pretty, but she can't do this, and then you do it, and you do it better than they do it. Oh well, they can't do this, and then they do it, and they do it better than the. And they're just so mad. They're like, is there anything this bitch can't do? Goddess, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, blessed be my family, my home, my collective, and me. Yeah. Yeah. There's plenty that I can't do. Which is funny because people be so mad about trying to do the shit that you could do instead of worrying about the shit that they can do. I mean, like, granted, if you spent more of your time focusing on your own skills instead of focusing on what collective's doing, wouldn't you have an easier time at life? Be proud of yourself at the shit that you're good at instead of being mad that you're not as good as some shit as the other person, right? Like, if you weren't born to be creative, you just weren't born to be creative. It's not your fault. You're good at other things. Focus on the good things, right? Be like, what? Creative people can't concentrate for shit. We're terrible at following through with stuff. Goddess, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, blessed be my family, my home, my collective, and me. We're too busy. We're channeling so much damn energy and so much creativity all the time that shit's constantly shifting so much. And I always get into this with the people who suffer from downloads. And people are like, downloads are BS and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, okay, look, I never claim to be the smartest person in the room. And I tell this to people all the time. They're just like, you think you're so smart, you think this, you think that. And I'm just like, 99% of the time, I'm quoting people who are a lot smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? When I say something, I'm just like, I'm not arguing with you with it that I'm smarter than you. But the fact that you're arguing my point of view means that you're like arguing Socrates right now. Be like, I didn't pull the idea out of nowhere. Like, you're arguing with me about gravity. You don't know shit about gravity. No, I really don't know how the mathematics of it all fucking works between gravity and relativity. But I do know that Einstein and Newton said they both existed. So I'm going off the back of people who are much, much smarter than me when I'm saying these things. So when you bold-faced look at me with your third grade education and try to tell me that something ain't the way it is, I'm just like, who are you quoting? Where are your references? What's your guide on this? Like, where did you learn this from? And so help me fucking God if you say TikTok or YouTube or an influencer. That shit drives me up the wall. Go look it up for yourself. If you see somebody said something cool that so-and-so said, before you quote that person, for the love of all things holy, can you go and look it up and see if that person ever actually said that? Shout out to the 143. We got our knights here today, and right up in front, you guys could probably even see them. See that upright 12 right there? 4-1. Someone's getting ready to turn a doorknob, open a door. You opening a door to growth, expansion, wisdom, optimism. There's a lot going on with this moon. Innovation, spiritual awakening. We got Sagittarius on top here. What are they going through? They're going through a transformation really, really hard. Shout out to the 154, my wounded warriors out there. Somebody's been stuck in an infinite karmic loop with a feminine, and they've been keeping it secret for a long time. This has been going on a long time. I get like, well, I get the energy of like somebody trying to sneak up on your energy, but they can't sneak up on your energy because you pick up the energy right away and you chase it away. Well, don't be sneaky. What? The fact that you're being sneaky is what's putting the collective on edge. I don't know how many times I got to explain this to some people. Like, a lot of introverted people that have, like, a lot of clear gifts, claircognizance, clear recognition, pattern recognition, things like that. When you act weird around them, they pick it up. When you have an ulterior motive, they pick it up. It could be something good. They're still picking it up. So the fact that you're lying to them and you're moving in an inauthentic energy, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. I'm going to say it again. The fact that you're moving in an inauthentic energy is all it takes for this person to pick up that you're up to something that you're not telling them. And that is going to upset them. Why? Because they move in an authentic energy. They don't understand liars, manipulators, people who do things like this. Even if it's for something good, this person doesn't like it. They don't like being sneaked up on. They don't like surprises. They're an introvert. They don't like crowds. They don't like being the center of attention. So even if you think you're doing something good, you're fucking not! Oh my God! Like, people can sit here and blazingly tell you over and over and over, and this is the thing with people that are, like, just so, and people are like, oh, well, they meant well. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They wanted credit for shit. They were, oh, we're going to do this big, nice thing for this person, but we're going to go against everything they're about, everything they like, everything they do, everything they stand for, and we're just going to shove everything we think we want and our preconceived notions of what we think the collective wants. Because the collective mirrors your energy when they're around you. You're assuming what you want is what they want, and that is not the fucking case. Wow, that just came through real strong. This is what irritates introverts, I think, the most. It's the fact that, like, it's like, you know we don't like big things. You know we don't like big surprises. You know we don't like big crowds. And then you try to trick us into doing shit that is clearly not what we want to do. We got a masculine at a crossroad with these secrets here. What? Go tell her how you feel. What? Yes or no? Either way, this damn tension cycle is over. I guess someone implied, I don't know why, child I was meant to be. Someone's focusing on their roots. Like, they're wondering why, like, this is actually one of the few good cards that's in this deck. Right? It's like people are, like, trying to force somebody to be somebody new, and this person is hell-bent on focusing on their roots and who they were meant to be before the world started forcing them over and over again to adhere to what they want, to wear what they want, to say what they want, to do what they want, to present themselves the way they want to be presented. I get in that Bebe song, I'll Show You Crazy, where she's sitting at the dinner table and they're all, like, talking about, like, how great their lives is, and the one sister's like, oh, look at this, and then the other sisters are like, I don't understand her music, and the one parent's like, lock her up somewhere, that'll teach her how to act like a normal fucking person. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. It's like a family that's like, and it's weird because I feel like it's that kind of energy. It's like, well, I don't understand why people even listen to her music, and it's like, it's just haters. It's just 110% haters. It's like, what, these people are so cliche in their lives. So cliche that they can't handle looking at their own reflection when they look at you, so they want to call you cold for it. Right? Let's get away from these people. I want to know, because I'm picking up masculine and feminine here. There's a feminine who's desperately trying to get back to her roots. I feel like this masculine could know this person from when they were a different person. And they would love to see them be able to be who they are meant to be. Well, you can't expect other people to be what they want to be if you can't even approach the person authentically as yourself. If you can't approach the person authentically of yourself, then just keep your ass on the bench, baby. What? It's like, it's stand up Or sit down so the guy behind you can see her. Right? It's either it's getting to a shit or get off the pot, make the phone call, make the date, do something. If you can't make any moves right now, you better do something. You gotta do something. I'm getting this energy this week. That's what all this rushed energy is. Someone's just been shifting plans, making a plan, shifting a plan, making a plan, shifting a plan. Why am I getting the beat to one of Jay's songs in my head? Mother. Right? Yeah, that's what's holding this person up. This person wants to, like, it's like I got a map here, but they keep diverging the route. They keep diverging from the route. Emperor. This person's got a lot of interference on them too. I feel like they got a lot of strings pulled on them. They see all the strings attached to this feminine. It's just a lot of strife. Ten of Swords. They're trying to bring justice into a situation. This person knows if they come in, they're going to have to face off or tango with this whole unit. I get a family unit doesn't want this person coming in. They don't want them changing the collective from what they've already presented the collective to be. That's what it is. What? We've already presented the collective this way to everybody. So if you come in and take her and change her, then the collective won't be what we have presented her to be. And we worked very, very hard on breaking her down over years and years and years to ensure that she would be the way we want her to be. So that way we can mimic her. Do you hear what you're saying? You wanted to mimic her for attention. So you broke her down from her original form to adhere to a form that fits more comfortably for you, so it's easier for you to mirror. And you wondering why shit ain't working. You're wondering why shit ain't working. I'm getting a couple here. Everything they've done, right? They're not going to stop this union from coming. They want it. They want to so bad, but this is just too divinely guided. And it's to the point where this couple was so hell-bent on keeping somebody separated from somebody else. And they might not have even realized that's what they were doing, but they were. In messing with the collective and forcing them to change themselves. They've done bound themselves up in this devil-ass contract. There's no love in between these people anymore. There's just money in between these people right now. That's what I'm picking up with these two cards together. And this is the divine working against them too. It's like, what? You tried to drive two people apart. You tried to drive people away from their happiness, and you couldn't. Just the idea, just the energy, just that quantum entanglement they have keeps these two in a Nine of Pentacles, or a Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles too. But a Nine of Cups energy all by themselves, right? And you don't get it. You don't understand it. You're never going to get it. You're never going to understand it. Why? Because you're a shallow-ass person, right? You're a shallow-ass person. I'm getting shallow Hal, right? Where the friend is like this short, bald. He's got like an extra vertebrae on his tailbone that gives him a tail. He's got all these freaking things wrong with him, and he has the audacity to go to the club and talk shit about all these women all the time. Meanwhile, this other person's sitting back, and it's like, you have no idea what the hell beautiful really is. You don't know what genuine connection feels like. You don't know what it's like to be trapped on another side of a wall and still feel somebody's energy even if they're a million miles away. You've never experienced it. You don't know how to feel it. So when this collective's feeling it, it's something that you want to take from them, but you can't. You can't take divine love from anybody. You're gonna fail every time. It doesn't matter how much you try to lock that Queen of Cups up to that toxic ass energy, right? You think it's going to bring you love. It's not going to bring you love. It's going to bring you failure. It's going to make you look like a fool. There is, this one wants to, what? Oh man, they are so they're getting a little, it's getting too much. What, this Nine of Cups all the time? It's like, what, when these two come together, what, there ain't gonna be nothing. What, you ain't gonna ever be able to get them apart again. It's getting Velcro. I get Fix-It Felix and that war lady. Eight of Pentacles. Right? I get somebody's got somebody coming in that, like, they're just gonna be a pain in the ass. They're gonna be so up your ass in the best way. It's gonna be great. Smoke another one, right? Death and rebirth here. There's a rebirth coming. Oh, he looks good too. That would be nice. How many of us made it to 40 looking good? It's going to be for younger people, but most of my demographic is 35 to 55-year-old women. Someone is not paying attention. Someone like even on the 40, it's almost like they stay in the Nine of Cups energy. They don't focus on too much where the energy comes from. They just take it and run with it, right? They just know it feels safe, it feels home, it makes them happy, it calls to them, they can't help it. They just stay in the energy anyway, whether they're believe what it is or not, right? Yeah, come on, I need some more cards. Ooh, someone's getting their dirty laundries aired out. People are getting their dirty laundry aired out. People try to air your dirty laundry, and now all their dirty laundry is getting aired out. Oh, welcome to it. People want to play stupid games, win stupid prizes. They did something that they thought was going to break the collective, and now that it's happening to them, they don't know what to do with it. This Knight of Pentacles is leaving, and they're bringing something with them. They're dragging something behind them. They're dragging a lot of energy behind them. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're just Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This person, I get almost like leading a parade. Are you leading these people in the wrong direction? This person is... okay, this person is getting the focus off the collective onto themselves. That's how they disrupted all this from happening. What? The rest of them saw this person coming. Or they feel this person coming. Or they're confused about this person. This person brought confusion and chaos. This person brought confusion and chaos. They brought confusion and chaos because they saw the collective. When they finally looked in their mind's eye, when they finally looked, they might have seen it something, I don't know, post whatever. When they looked at the collective, however they saw them, be it in the dream state or be it in reality, they saw them in the Ten of Swords, right? They saw them like stuck but looking off into the future, this wanderlust type of energy of being stuck. And I think it kind of almost broke their heart. They're like, what? They're just like, they remember different times with this collective. They don't understand why the collective is doing what they're doing or acting the way they're acting or why they're not doing things that they used to do and things like that. And they're just like, it pulled on their heart so much. They've recruited help. They've recruited help within the collective's energy, right? They're working with those that love you. And put it again, they are working with those that love you. This is all coming from a heart-based center. They're doing this because they love you, right? I'm getting a strong energy of what? You can't know because you always know too much. If we let you know anything, you're going to figure everything out before we can do anything, and you're going to walk away. They want you to rest and recuperate. They want you to get away from the gossipy energy. They do want you to do this, but they don't want you to step out of that limelight. They want you to stay in the limelight. They need you to stay in the limelight. They don't want you to lose this again. Oh, is that what brought them in? It's almost like a Twilight thing. What? They felt it. They felt it. They were like, what? The energy was suddenly gone. What, they tried to remember something, they tried to tap into that old energy. This person knew their nine of cup of energy was kind of coming from thinking about you, and when they thought about you and they didn't feel that, they felt this. They were like, there's something wrong, we got to get in there, we got to make a message, we got to do something. It's taken some time because they've had to look around, they've had to calculate, they've had to figure out who's the snake, who's not, who's helping the collective, who's working out of a pure heart. Now, there's some people, like, they really, really do mean the best of intentions when they're planning all this ridiculous shit. It's not that they mean to be shallow. It's not that they mean to be naive. It's not that they mean anything harmful in these situations. It's they really do want what's best for the collective, but they don't really know the collective because the collective is so good at mirroring. It's just an assumption. So, I get this person is trying to help these people remember who the collective genuinely is. You know what I think's so cool about this? I just caught this too. Right, when I got that tattoo done over, see all the colorful dots around her? He colored in all my dots. The tattoo artist did for me. Someone is trying to figure out the best way to approach this. It's very, very back and forth. This person's very much in their head that they don't want to mess it up. You're so strong. They know that you could be a Queen of Pentacles. You're a High Priestess. You never stop. That's the problem. Like, it's like what? It's like this person, it's like they want to help. They just want to help. They're tired of you drowning in these energies. And that's what it is, too. I get the energy. It's like the more people try to press down on this High Priestess, it's almost like you're drowning her. It's like you trapped her up. You locked her up. You got her pinned up, caged up. The energy is just building and building and building and building and building. And she's drowning in too much energy now. Right? And it doesn't matter. It's like, it's still just, it just keeps coming up. That little, I love this. Like, such an Aries female card, right? It's like, what? War strategies, that light's still coming out. She's under the water, but you can see how the light of the moon, it doesn't look like she's drawing down the power through the water. It doesn't matter. She can cast back up. It's like, what? You can't sever these connections with this person. You can't sever the collective's connection to the divine. It's never going to happen. You can't do it. You've been trying, there's people in your life that's probably been trying your entire life to sever your connection from the divine. And the more they try, just the worse they keep making life for themselves. And it's like, yeah, they're always going to balance it out. Queen of Coins. The mother wants to bring balance to this too. She's getting sick of this too. Everybody's getting sick of this. Everybody's done with this. Nobody wants to play these stupid games anymore. Everybody's just getting embarrassed, embarrassed, and embarrassed, and embarrassed. And everybody's worried about who's going to be the next fool on the chopping block of embarrassment. Right? Who's going to get it next for whatever the hell's been going on. Reverse King of Wands is about to get it. What? This has been a build-up. I get what? Let's just give it a... I don't want to have patience. Tired of having patience. There's a magician. I said magician, 3 coins again. This magician is working with others. They're bringing down a Knight of Wands. Someone who's toxic as fuck, uses their wanker to make money, or uses their, manipulation to make money, but they can't hold on to it because it's ill-gotten gain. So as soon as they get it, they got to spend it so nobody knows that they had it, but they don't realize that they're leaving receipts everywhere they freaking go because they're idiots, right? it's the whole thing of like, there's nothing more dangerous. The only thing more dangerous than a super genius that decides to be the villain is someone who is a complete idiot but thinks they're smart, right? They're complete idiots, but they think they're smart, right? They're like, they could be smart in some senses of the word, but I get the energy. It's like there's nothing more dangerous than someone who is, who's not smart, who thinks they're smart and that they're going to outsmart somebody else. They think that they're going to get away with it. It's like, isn't that always how the criminals are? They're so smart. Criminals think, we're so smart, we'll get away with it forever. But it always turns out to be the same damn thing. The more they do something, the more receipts they leave. The more receipts they leave, more of a garbage trail to follow, more of the garbage trail to follow, more evidence to collect, more evidence to collect. And it's like, well, guess who's drowning in garbage now? You tried to snuff the collective out, and you're smothering yourself out now. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. 9 of Wands. Lies and deceptions are being... This wall of lies and deceptions is coming down. This Emperor is bringing it in. Knight of Swords. What's this reverse Knight of Swords? The Emperor pretended to be a reverse Knight of Swords. He was really a King of Pentacles. He was paying attention to everything. What? These people were so busy pocket watching the collective, they didn't pay attention to people pocket watching them. But they want to know where it all went. Where'd it go? Well, what'd you spend it on? You didn't spend it on the collective, did you? No, not a dime went to the collective. Not one dime. So you're saying you made all this money using the collective, manipulating the collective, fucking with the collective, playing in divine energies. You tried to play it off like you were helping the collective, but you never gave the collective a damn dime? Make it make sense. You didn't actually help the collective. You weren't actually helping the collective. You were actually taking advantage of the collective. No! Not only were you making money off the collective, you were also using and taking money and abundance and things from the collective. You 7 of Cups poisonous ass snake. These people are mad. They are very, very, very mad about this situation. 10 of Coins. There is a reverse judgment being made. A false judgment was made. A bad judgment was made. It needs to be reversed now. Messages about this is coming in. This is a final death to a situation. There will be no rebirth of this toxic ass cycle again. Walls up. This guy's been playing the reverse Knight of Swords to find out what was going on. He's going into a King of Swords. He's getting ready to walk away from these toxic ass people. They've seen all they need to see from these people. They've done all they could possibly fucking do to screw themselves over. And I just get the energy of people just like, what were you doing? What you told us to do, collective. What? You said the best way to catch them is to just keep giving them rope. Well, what happened? How did things get so bad? Well, we kept giving them rope, and then they just kept taking it. And then they just kept taking it. And then they just kept taking it. And then they started entangling other people in the rope. And then we were like, well, hell, what's this person going to do with all this rope? And they kept taking it. And they kept taking it. And then they took it. Then they started roping in other people. And now we have like, I get like this pile of ropes. And all these people's arms and shit are sticking out of it. And it's like, well, now we got this big-ass knotted mess. What, do you have any idea how much paperwork you have created, person? Right? Type of energy. It's like all the way back down to the 3D. They're like, every 5D conundrum you have made, you have created mountains of 3D work. You get what I'm saying? Be like, what? Someone's got to do all this paperwork. You're so smart, but you're terrible at paperwork. Because you can't follow through. Because you'll get a download halfway through filling out this shit. if you don't short circuit the computer and crash the Wi-Fi trying to do it, because for some reason you just turned electrical stuff off and drained batteries for no reason. What? We can't get nothing done when you're around. We're going to do a couple of wishes. I'm going to pick up some more bay leaves today. Oh, maybe I'll dehydrate some of my basil. I'm still getting a kick out of that. It's just like, I went and I looked up the damn things that are like to watch out for that bug that's going around. And it's like one of the top things was basil. And I'm just looking at this $3. I'm going to take a picture of it. That's the picture I'm going to post here in a little bit. It's like nice in the sunrise. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post of my $3 from the produce section, not even from the garden section, basil I bought at the beginning of spring out in my garden. Just to give you a little preview and maybe I'll throw some shots of my tomato plants, which I thought were dead, but I went ahead and saved them because I checked the root balls before I checked them when I was redoing pots and how they're doing out there. And it's just like, be in the energy, y'all. Love it, right? We're going to make some wishes. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Here's the first one. Remember, we do not focus on other people when we make wishes. We just put these out into the energy, like which for prosperity, abundance, things like this. We do, if you want love, ask for love and abundance, but do not attach these things to other people. It never ends well. And as always, be careful what you wish for. One. Two. Three. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'm back as soon as I can, I promise.